Today on Love 225, style, drip, or swag, whatever you want to call it, if there's an art to it, this lady's guided it. And it's all about styling clothes. Baton Rouge stylist Elle Marie makes sure you look and feel good, and she's giving us fashion tips and tricks. And then later, with so many products on the market, skincare can be absolutely overwhelming, but one Louisiana-owned brand is all natural and keeping your skincare routine simple and clean. You do not want to miss it.
Years ago to this year, y'all. 20 years. Woo! I'm gonna be in registration for 14 hours straight. You just standing there. I seen people quit college that day. Well, y'all in registration. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do something else in my life. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, C-Bazz is in the house. Comedian C-Bazz is here, and he's been making people laugh all across the 225 and beyond. Now he's teaching others how to get the house cackles, and he's got some upcoming shows that you don't want to miss. We'll tell you all about it. Well, if you don't love Baton Rouge, that's because you don't know Baton Rouge. And if you don't know Baton Rouge, you're about to. I'm Brandy B. Harris. This is Love 225. Very busy summer over here for Love 225. And if you take the drive about 30 miles north of Baton Rouge, the team, the Love 225 team, were special guests at a special place this summer, Magnolia Ridge Adventure Park and Barn Hill Preserve in Ethel. And when the end of summer is right in our sights, it's easy to make this a quick, fun road trip to top off your summer season. Okay, well, I think I'm strapped up. Do I look safe enough? Do I look like I'm ready?
You look fantastic.
Okay, so tell me, what do you all do here at Magnolia Ridge Adventure Park?
So we have a lot of different things that we do here. So we offer two different lines, our high element and our obstacle course or low element. Overall, we are responsible for going through checking the lines. We get to participate with our wonderful guests. We take everybody through our pretty cool obstacle course. We've got a few different things, tight ropes, rolling logs, and then you'll also get to go through bridges on our high element and multiple lines.
So what's like the fan favorite? When people come, what's the part that they're most excited about?
I think it's line 8. So our final line, it's actually the longest line in Louisiana. It's about 850 feet or about a 40-second ride, and you get to go over the Comeet River. So when you come and the water's a little high, it's nice to ride right over the river.
And I'm not trying to scare our production crew, but how high up is that line?
I believe that line is close to about 50 to 60 feet.
Okay, and so tell me, when people come here, when kids come here, like what are they like looking forward to? Are they just excited to put on all this gear?
Oh, the kids definitely love the gear, but they also enjoy our obstacle course. So in our obstacle course, we have a few different things that are designed for kids to be able to move through and within. So they really enjoy going through the tight ropes, the netting, checking out our cool little obstacle course. They just really enjoy going through that ninja course.
What's your favorite part? Like, were you ever afraid? Is this something that you like breezing through like a professional or what?
Oh, I'm definitely still terrified. That's just because I have a natural fear of heights. I've been working here to try and cope with that, but I think that my favorite part is also line 8. I just really enjoy it. It's one of the ones that you don't have to constantly focus on braking. You get to ride out for a pretty long time before you need to brake, and it is beautiful scenery. I think that people should come out here not only to add to some fun tours in the area, bring in some spice, but also to get to experience some really awesome lines. And I mean, the longest line in Louisiana. You're not going to get this inside of smaller buildings or indoor zip lining. And you also get to interact with nature. I mean, you get to see all the animals out here. We see deer on our zip line sometimes. And actually, when we walk up, we like to show guests the tracks of the animals. So you get to be a part of nature while you're out here enjoying this really cool activity.
I love that. So tell me this, what's been like the craziest reaction you've had from families or people when they come here?
So we definitely have had some people that have gotten stove up. Woo! Sometimes I've had kids who are so terrified that we have to kind of attach them to us and take them through the zip line. So I think that's one of the larger things that we'll experience, but I think the craziest one I've had is someone getting stuck in the middle of the line. That is a fun time. So people will brake too early, they'll accidentally slide out a little bit, and us tour guides go out, we'll hook to you, and we'll pull you back in. So upper body strength is very important when you're a tour guide out here.
So it's literally always an adventure at Magnolia Ridge Adventure Park.
Absolutely, always an adventure.
Okay, let me get I think we're ready. I think we're gonna go hit the zip line, yes?
Do it, do it.
All right. We're gonna try it, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go, let's go. This was so much fun. Fellas, thank y'all so much for taking us on the zip line course at Magnolia Ridge Adventure Park. Yeah, I'm an adventure girly. So if you want to schedule your fun at Magnolia Ridge Adventure Park, just head on over to www.magnoliaridgeadventurepark.com. They're way in Ethel. And take a look at this. They also have animals. They are partnered with the Bourne-Hill Animal Preserve. And of course, we visited there too. You can see the full episode of Love 225 where we visit Ethel. That's on the WBRZ YouTube page. But when we return, here on Love 225, we're clowning, and it is actually laugh out loud funny. We're having a good time with comedian C-Bazz. That's all coming up. Plus, we're going down the bayou to Downsville of this father-daughter business. They are brewing some very unique spirits, but what's the deal? We'll explain when Love 225 returns. Ford, aka the C-Bazz comedian. He talks all about his comedy. He's so funny, y'all. And if you haven't seen him around town, well, you have some upcoming opportunities. He's gonna talk to us about his comedy classes, his upcoming shows, and he's here with us in the Love 225 studio. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Very happy to be here.
So tell me, how did you get into comedy?
Hanging around the wrong people. That's the first thing. No, just back in the day, back in Comic View days, that people who know the show Comic View.
Comic View on BET.
Remember that? Yeah,
coming at you 6 nights a week. I love it.
Remember the whole,
of course, I grew up on Comic View. Get your laugh on. Hey, everybody, get your laugh on. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Okay, so I gotta say, so you know the show.
Yes.
And so some friends of mine were on it. I started writing for them, and it developed into me doing stage plays. And I got the bug for comedy, and I just dove in and ain't looked back.
So tell me, what was it like hitting the stage as a stand-up comic? So you writing jokes, you're already a funny guy just to talk to, but what is it like hitting the stage? How have you grown from then to now?
Oh man, the stage is everything. The stage, you can't lie on the stage. The stage will bring it all out. So it came from me really struggling to where I was able to develop it into an actual career, and that's led me 20 years down the road. And I'm back here in Baton Rouge. I started here in Baton Rouge, so I've always got a big love for 225. And it even developed me to have my own school of comedy, so I teach it as well.
So how do you teach laughter? Because I always find that you gotta have it. You gotta have that thing that just makes you funny. So what is it that you teach people when it comes to comedy?
Well, not everybody has it, actually. It's something you gotta work at. Some can pick it up and just roll. I had to really, really work at my jokes and my stand-up, but I really teach just confidence, stage presence, just how to approach comedy, reading the room, things like that really help you navigate the stage and just kind of introduce you into that world.
Now, obviously, you're successful. You ever had any flops come through the comedy school?
Oh, what you mean like flops? Like break it down.
Like not funny.
Like, oh yeah, I have a lot. Oh yeah, it's work. And first of all, I'm not trying to teach you how to be funny. You got to work at that. I never discourage anyone. It's something that you got to take your time and just gotta get a love for, and you'll keep working at it. But if you keep chipping at it, it gets better. But yeah, we've had some things going, but I keep all of the teachings in person and closed in, and then I have a showcase or two. And even now, I have a lot of them traveling with me, doing shows with me. So I'm giving them an opportunity as well, like the things that I didn't get. So I'm kind of giving it. So I guess it's my way of kind of giving back a little bit. And I brought you a little gift too.
Oh,
I brought you a little gift.
me?
I'm doing a tour. I'm the problem tour, because it seems like I was having some issues out there.
I feel like this is it's
Yes.
me. I'm the problem. It's
Yes.
me. Cue the Taylor Swift song. It's me. I'm the problem.
Yeah.
C-Bazz, was this shade?
Yes.
Is this shade at me?
No, not at all. Not even close to it. Maybe a little, but not big. Not big shade.
So it was shade. Okay.
Small shade.
He's shady, but that's okay. So if people wanted to come to your latest shows, they want to follow you, where can they follow you, get your latest information?
Just go on Instagram mainly. I use that a lot, at C-Bazz Comedian. I'm on Twitter at C-Bazz Comedian, Facebook, linktree.com/C-Bazz Comedian. But I'm very, very public. You can see a lot of my dates and shows and events I have coming up. And I'm all over the place. So I'm here. So I'm everywhere. But I thank you. But yeah, just follow C-Bazz
I'm the
Comedian.
problem. We're gonna talk about this off air, folks. He says that I'm the problem. I'm gonna let him slide with that.
I think we're all a problem to some degree,
Okay.
though. We're all a problem. But it's
you see
okay
how he tried to spin that?
It's okay to be TD Jakes. He likes to say, be disruptive. Be a little disruptive. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good.
Well, C-Bazz, thank you so much. You're gonna stick around because we're gonna play our game a little bit
here.
later in the show. But first, there's a new local distillery that's spreading its spirits into the capital city, and they're ready for everyone to try their products. The Noel Family Distillery is nestled in Old Downsonville, and recently they opened their doors, and now they're inviting everyone in to come take a sip of what they have to offer. Taylor Rubach gives us a peek inside.
New spirits are pouring in the greater Baton Rouge area.
We have rum and vodka and tequila.
Natalie and Chip Noel recently opened Noel Family Distillery in Donaldsonville, producing their own local twist on liquor. They're using their centuries-old sugarcane farm in Donaldsonville to harvest, bake, ferment, and distill right in their own backyard.
Everyone that comes in here, they're just so grateful that we decided to put the business here, and we're happy to be a part of the revitalization of Donaldsonville.
The idea came after Chip Noel was inspired by his past as a jet pilot and was exposed to different Caribbean-style rums.
I like rum. I traveled a lot down in the Caribbean and drank a lot of rum, smoked a few cigars. And growing up on a sugarcane farm and all the sugarcane around us, I started realizing, why don't we make rum here?
6 years ago, they started their dream, but were met with a few bumps in the road, from ventures that didn't pan out and, of course, the pandemic. But fast forward to May 2023, the Noel Family Distillery officially opened their doors.
So we are going to be primarily we're making in this facility aged rum from local Louisiana sugarcane. So that takes time. It takes time to put it in a barrel and let it age. So that's where our future products will come from.
Aside from rum, something a little more unique.
It's almost like they poured the pickle juice in the vodka and let it like marinate.
They have their very own pickle vodka.
Salty, savory, and it's just really delicious. Yes, it goes great in a Bloody Mary.
And they're the first distillery in Louisiana to offer authentic tequila.
We partnered with a female-owned distillery in Mexico as well, so it's been a great experience just working on getting the flavor profile right, one that we could take back to Louisiana and everyone here could enjoy. And then also like with beyond Louisiana, I mean, we're known for our flavor, our fun, and our good food, our good taste. So, you know, I think that we took that and put that into our spirits.
The Noel family message, big name products, doesn't necessarily mean better.
You don't need a vodka from Austin, Texas, or you don't need a vodka from Champagne, France, or a celebrity tequila. What we have actually created very beautiful spirits, and people, what I get most excited about is when people taste our spirits, they're like, oh wow, that's really good. So I'd love to get past that surprise point and just let them know that they can expect really good taste, really good flavor.
The spirits are already popping up in bars, restaurants, and even stores, all originating from right here.
When we return, we're all about self-care, and it can start with a simple skincare routine. We're talking to the CEO of Queendom Aesthetics to learn more about how plant-based products can help with our skincare routine. Plus, it's getting hot, and we're not talking just about the weather. Fashion is red hot in the red stick, and we're being joined by stylist Elle Marie to talk all about it. That's coming up on Love 225. Queendom Aesthetics has been making waves in Louisiana since 2015. This is a Black woman-owned vegan skincare brand, and joining me today to talk about it, CEO of Queendom Aesthetics, Melissa Odum. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So first, honey, skin is skinning, okay? It is glowing. The melanin is popping. Talk to me about, you know, your journey into starting your skincare brand.
Absolutely. So Queendom Aesthetics is a plant-based skincare based out of Louisiana. We started the company back in 2015 from the comfort of my home. So I like to say that I am a kitchen chemist. I specialize in plant-based skincare for acne, dark marks, eczema, and hyperpigmentation. I initially started the brand because my daughters had horrible eczema. And so going through dermatology, after dermatology office, it was a disaster. Yeah. We were not finding solutions. So I decided to formulate my #1 selling original beauty bar, which helps to alleviate just inflamed skin. So it has done well. I've started to bring it out to the community, and people became vested in this particular product.
So talk to me, you said kitchen chemist.
Yes.
How did that work? Like, talk to me about the things you had to try. You went on and off with different, I'm sure you had to go through some trials on it all, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have done a lot of different trial and error. So I would just start out with shea butter. That was the primary ingredient. Formulating that with oats and different coconut oils. I would be able to go to my local grocery store and find everything that we were using in our products. So once I started to develop that, I started to get a little bit more inquisitive, and I decided to go to school to become an esthetician to learn more about skin science.
Okay, and now you've created your own line of skincare products. Talk to me, you brought some of those products with you today. These are the acne products, right? So talk to me about it.
Absolutely. So this acne solution kit I formulated, I want to say in 2016 while I was in school to become an esthetician. Initially, my passion was eczema, but as I became more knowledgeable about skin types, disorders, and diseases, I created this kit. So it's a 4-step system that helps to release like congested pores, blackheads, whiteheads, oily skin. It's great for clients who deal with severe acne or someone who wants to prevent acne breakouts.
So 4 steps, what's the first step? Walk me through the steps. Which one's first?
Absolutely. So the first step is cleansing with the activated charcoal beauty bar.
Okay.
That's that product. And then we follow up with toning our skin with the peppermint rose toner.
Okay.
That helps to balance the pH levels of the skin. It helps to normalize, your pores. It helps to smoothen the texture of your skin. Then we exfoliate. So exfoliating is amazing to help to smoothen the texture of your skin. That's something that we implement in our skincare routine about 3 nights a week. Okay. The moisturizer is a fade cream, SPF, along with adding moisture and hydration to the skin. One of the biggest misconceptions is that, we shouldn't wear moisturizers if we have acne-prone skin. And that is a myth. You definitely need to hydrate and moisturize your skin topically and internally as well.
So just because it's oily doesn't mean you shouldn't be adding moisture. Not oil, but moisture. Your skin needs to be moisturized. And then over here you have a kit for hyperpigmentation. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this hyperpigmentation kit actually I developed in 2017. It was supposed to be a limited edition fall kit, hence the turmeric, the color, the aesthetics. The clients went crazy behind this kit. It started to diminish hyperpigmentation in all areas of the body. So it became our best seller. We have sold thousands of those. It's a fan favorite. It's a 5-step skincare routine. So with this kit, it comes with the turmeric beauty bar. It comes with a calendula flower toner. The calendula flower is a part of the marigold family. So it helps with irritated skin. It helps to soothe the skin as well. We have the turmeric exfoliating polish. Once again, it just helps to smoothen the texture of your skin, eliminate dry, dead skin cells, breaks down pigmented cells. We have the Queen Brightening Serum, which is another bestseller. It's made with frankincense oil, so it helps with soothing the skin. It helps to eliminate hyperpigmentation. And then last but not least, the Beauty Cream Moisturizer.
And I mean, obviously it works because your skin is just glowing and you're
shiny.
talking to us about exfoliating, moisturizing, toning. So these kits have everything you need to make sure that our beautiful summer bronze can continue all the way through the winter. We just have beautiful skin even when that air gets dry, because we know it's humid out there right now. Thank you so much for joining us, Melissa.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Now, your style speaks for you before you ever say a word. And that's why we're talking to Baton Rouge area stylist Elle Marie about her business, her style, how we can all be more stylish, and the small changes that we can make to be fly and fashionable. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So first, obviously, you're very well known for being super stylish, for styling other folks. How did you get into fashion?
So it's funny because I started off in nursing school. And I thought I wanted to be this big pediatrician, but I always had a love for fashion, styling, and all of that. So I used to have my, they call it the nursing Bible. I went to Southern University, so I used to have that as well as all of the Vogue magazines and all of that on the side of that. So I just always just found myself just cutting out pictures and putting things together, and I was just like, this is what I really love doing. My heart was just so pure for it. My passion was just so strong for it. So I was like, you know what? I need to just make the change. People always talking about styling and fashion. There's no money in that. You need to get something, well, more so family, You need to get something that's gonna make your money and this and that. So I just was like, I wanna be happy. So I dove right in it, once I figured that, okay, styling is what I wanna do. Nursing is what I like doing, but I'm not in love with it. And with a nurse, you want to be in love with what you do. So I love being a stylist, and I just went with it.
And now you have so many clients. We've been talking about how you style your clients. So tell me, when you take on a new client, how does that consultation go? What are some of the questions that you ask them that maybe we should all be asking ourselves if we want to be more stylish?
Okay, so initially, they send me an email and let me know, this is what they wanted to do. So we start off with either a virtual or in-person consultation. And the consultation starts off with, number one, what is your budget? everybody have a budget. I know we always say, oh, no, I don't have a budget. Yes, you have a budget because you know what you want to spend. And then we go into what is your point of focus. If it's, for the photo shoot for rebranding or for just your everyday, style, want to just change your look or what have you, whatever that point of focus is. And then from there, we go into sizing. What's your sizing, from head to toe, and then we go into just your different, what's your style? What's what are your things that you want to look for? And I asked another variety of questions as well, but I just wanted to make sure I get those points across so I can know how to look for that client.
So you're not styling people based off your style. You're going to make the style fit them,
Yes.
right? And that even applies to men, to some of your
Yes.
male clients, right?
Yes.
So talk to me about how easy it can be for guys just to add a little bit more style and swag. Because it feels like for men, all they got is either T-shirts and bottoms or like button-downs and bottoms. How can they make it easy?
So men can be a little tricky because they don't like to step out of the box a little bit, but the men that I have styled, they trusted me enough. So I do this thing where I can add on like a harness. It's called a fashion harness. And women can do it as well too. But I can add a fashion harness to kind of give them a little edge. And I've done that with a few of my clients. One, I actually sewed on a harness from material. So I kind of made it from that. And then the other ones, just kind of added that harness to just step that game up a little bit.
It's cute. It's fly. We love it. We absolutely love it. So last question, because I see you've got your white button-down shirt
Yes.
on,
I
and we
love
talked
white
about this. It's a huge trick that can be a white button-down shirt should be a staple in everyone's closet.
It should
Talk
be.
to me about the tricks that we can take to make it not just a white button-down shirt.
Yes, so it don't have to be just a white button-down, but just a button-down in general. I just love working with white button-downs because they go with anything. But if you could just take a button down and just kind of recreate it in different looks as I did with this one, you can just kind of take the buttons and twist the shirt around and button it here and maybe add a safety pin to kind of, make it stay and connect and just.
I want to try this so bad.
You can actually make a button down shirt into a skirt. I did that with one of the looks as well. It's like I took the shorts and made the shorts the shirt the bottom. So it's a lot of different things you can do with button downs. I just love a good button down shirt.
Well, if you want all of the awesome styling information from Elle Marie, she's got it. What's your social handle?
Everything is Elle Marie Brand, at Elle Marie Brand. My website is www.elmariebrand. Instagram, social media, all at Elle Marie Brand.
Okay, so if I don't get my button down right, you just send me a text and get me all the way together, and we're gonna clear it up. Okay.
Look, the next show you're gonna be in a white button down.
I got you. Yes. And when we return, we're not done yet. We've got a little bit more to come. Is it a 10 or is it a chop? You do not want to miss this. We'll be right back with more Love 225. And we're back. My lovely guests have stuck around. We're gonna play the quick game of 10 or a chop. As I told y'all, I'm gonna read you 3 quick stories, show you some videos, and you're gonna let me know either we love it and we're giving it 10s across the board, or it's a hard chop and we want your honest thoughts on each of these things. First, what's the dill? It's dill pickle-flavored vodka, that is, from the Noel Family Distillery down in Donaldsonville. Now, I can tell you folks, I tasted the pickle-flavored vodka, and it actually tastes like dill pickle. How we feel about pickle-flavored vodka?
Chop. I'm not with it.
No. Y'all saying a chop? Come on camera, y'all gotta see these reactions right now.
Chop.
What you say?
Nah, chop out of there.
Why?
Not doing it. Too much going on.
Too much going
much
on.
happening. Too much happening.
You could hardly taste the liquor.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence because I've had picklebacks at the Silly Rabbit.
Okay.
So I don't know if it tastes the same like there. I must have to go with a 10.
Melissa, what you say?
Oh my goodness, I think I'm not gonna give it a 10. I'll give it a try. I mean, after a hangover.
Okay, she didn't say chop. She's gonna give it a try,
I'll give it a
maybe.
try.
Okay, and why are you saying?
I'm just not gonna dive into that. There's too much happening already.
It's a lot.
I'm not ready for that.
It's a lot. It's either or.
Yeah, maybe
It's-
2027. Not
Okay.
right now. Not this.
Where, folks, it is back to school time. The summer is wrapping up. We just completed our Stuff the Bus campaign. We're trying to make sure all of our kids in our area go back to school the right way. What's your favorite part about back to school? Favorite part from growing up or from right now?
Oh, my new shoes.
New shoes.
My new shoes.
We get a 10 across the board for new school shoes or where it's
Yes,
at
new
for
school
sure.
shoes,
Why?
absolutely. Oh my God, I mean, you know, all summer you didn't toe up your summer shoes. You didn't probably use your last year's school shoes. And you was like, girl, I didn't stuff these up. I'm ready for my new white G Nikes.
I love that. Fresh out the box. That's that feeling, that fresh out the box feeling. There's nothing like it. C-Bazz, what you think?
I'm gonna go a big 10 on that. 2 quick reasons. One is because I used to do a little thing when I went back to school. See, I would save my new clothes for the first couple of days. I let everybody bust their stuff out. Then I'd come with my shoes by day 3, 4. And they'd be like, oh, wow. So I used to give them that wow factor. And second, because my school where I'm from used to have the best lunch, the best, I'm a big boy. So the food was good. Food used to be good. So I was ready for that lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Not
10.
your line at my school was definitely where it's at. Elle, what you say?
I say a 10 as well. And of course, because I used to like to lay out my stuff. You know, I have my shoes and my socks. And, you know, when you started wearing uniforms, your socks was the big thing.
Yeah,
you know, your socks had to match your shoes and your belt. So.
I love that. Well, we're giving 10s across the board for back to school. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Of course, folks, we'll have all the information on our website where you can follow all of these wonderful folks. Thank y'all so much for joining us and sharing your talents and your special gifts with us. And with that, we will be right back for a little bit more Love 225. P.S. We've got something very special here in South Louisiana, and we want to share more of it with you. So go like, follow, and share the Love 225 show on social media because we've got a lot more to come right here on Love 225. Till next time.